guys, this is part 3 to my houseplant tour, which is the continuation of my living room plants. So let's just get started. So if we turn to this side, I have another shelf and some more plants here on the ground and my humidifier and stuff. Yeah. So let's start here. But right here I have an Anthurium calarinervium. I have 2 of these, so this is my second one. And this guy's given me a new little baby leaf right there. Right here, right next to it, this is another type of Anthurium. This is what's called Anthurium red leaf or something like that. That's what I bought it as. I'm not sure what it's really supposed to be, but it's really beautiful. This leaf is huge. You could see compared to my hand. And then this is my Syngonium that was in my previous houseplant tour. If you guys saw that, I guess I'll just do whatever's in front of the shelf first because there's a lot going on. So right here, this is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and it's given me this new leaf recently, and it's already putting out another growth. I ordered this from Steve's Leaves a while back, and yeah, I added this little bamboo support, so hopefully it'll grow up on it. Then down here I have this is my philodendron. Sorry, I'm moving it so you guys can see it. This is my philodendron, Florida Ghost. Some of the leaves are coming out a little more marled like this instead of super white, but I don't mind it at all. I think it's just really beautiful and prolific. It's already putting out new growth right there and right there too. I don't know if you can see it. Then in back of that I have this guy. This is Alocasia Frydek, and it just gave me this new leaf. It's so beautiful. Then right next to that I have this Calathea, but it's in the one leaf club. Calatheas don't do that great in my house. Let me turn off this humidifier a little bit. Back here I have Calathea mosaica, and it's currently in water because it was getting root rot when I had it in soil, and ever since I put it in water, it's giving me new growth. So for now it's gonna stay like that. Then right here I have this from Stromanthe Triostar, and when I first got this plant, it was already like having lots of crispy leaves, but right now it's been giving me a lot of new growth. As you can see, there's new growth right there coming in, and all of these newer leaves don't have any crispiness to them. So I'm super excited because I really love how this looks, and I love the undersides of these leaves. Right next to that I have this huge Monstera Adansonii. I found this at Lowe's for a really great price, so I had to buy it. This is my second one. I already had one before I bought this, and I added a little trellis. I added this little trellis and it's growing a bit, so I'm really excited for that. Right behind that I have this Synanthe, I think it's the name. This is a really big one. I've actually given away cuttings of this guy because I don't know if you could tell, he's like occupying this whole space right here. Then back here I have this alocasia poly, or what they call the African mask, I think. And this guy has been doing okay. I'm still waiting for new growth right now, but we'll see what happens. Then I have this little table. This is a melanochrysum cutting that I potted up in my previous video. Back here, this is the Anthurium veitchii. This tiny baby is the newest leaf and it's adorable. This little stump is the Anthurium warwickwium. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And I'm hoping that it'll make a comeback because it dropped all its leaves. This is another philodendron melanochrysum that I have. And then this in front, it's a Anthurium. I can't think of its name. I'll add it on the screen. But it's very pretty. It has like this shape to the leaf. I mean, it's not the shape, it's the pattern on the leaves are very beautiful. Then up here I have this Orbi. She's giving me a new leaf, so I'm excited about that. Up here, this is my Anthurium Ace of Spades. I don't know if you could notice how big this one leaf is in comparison to my hand, and it has this beautiful velvety sheen. It's gorgeous. Then right under that, I have this guy, and that's my Anthurium metallicum, and that's also very velvety and beautiful, and it has a leaf coming in, so I can't wait for that. So all of these guys are grouped here together next to my my humidifier, because all these guys are humidity loving plants. And yeah, this is the hub of the humidity. This is the current humidity in here. So yeah, so this is my shelf that matches my other shelf, and I use this grow light because these are plants that don't need the brightest light, so that's why this is the grow light. This puts out like that purplish pinkish hue. Then up here I have this philodendron, and it's giving me some new growth back here. Sorry if I can't capture the whole plant, but it's two leaves and they're both facing the opposite direction. So yeah, so this is what it looks like a huge T shape. And yeah, it's giving me a new growth right there. And then right behind it, I have this guy. This is the Scindapsus tribu dark form. And right next to that, I have my silver sword philodendron. Then my other Monstera adansonii. This is my biggest, well, it's not my biggest one, but it has the biggest leaves in comparison to the other one that I have. I have a tiny watermelon peperomia right here that I'm propagating. I mean, I'm not propagating, I potted it up, so I'm hoping that it'll put out more growth. I mean, it's growing. So right here I have my Monstera Peru. It's just a cutting, but it's giving me some new growth. I don't know if you could see it. It's right here. And then in the next shelf, I have this Scindapsus Moonlight. So it has this silver pattern on it. It's really beautiful. Behind that, I have this Alocasia. I forgot the name of it, but it's Alocasia and it's called Moon Landing, or it's known as Moon Landing. I'll add the name to the screen because I forget it. Then right in front of it, I got this Anthurium veitchii. This is the rounder form, and I got this at a plant swap. It's beautiful, and it's giving me a new little leaf right there. Back here, this is my Philodendron Bromarx Splash. This one is variegated. I think it needs to be watered. It looks a little droopy. Then back here, this is a Peperomia Rana Verde, or Rana Verde. You can see it's putting a lot of new growth out. It's really cute. I love the different shades of green that it has. In front of that, I have this Hupersia. I think this is an unspecified kind. I don't know the actual full name. I just know it's a type of Hupersia. Right here, I have this velvety Alocasia. I'll add the name on the screen because I can't think of the name. It recently just dropped its old leaf. This guy just keeps going into the one leaf club because it doesn't, as soon as it gives me a new leaf, it drops the older one, so I don't know what's up with that. Then right here, right next to it, I have this guy. This is a beauty. This was on my wish list for the longest time. This is a Alocasia cuprea Red Secret, and I don't know if you could see the sheen, and it's also giving me a new little baby leaf. It's still in its plastic container. I got this at a plant swap from one of my planty friends, and it's still in a plastic container because I want to find the perfect pot for it, and I just haven't yet. Back there, I have this guy. I think I need to chop this off because something's happening. It dropped its leaf, and I'm hoping it'll come back, but it's a type of Alocasia. I'll put the name even if it doesn't have a leaf. Hopefully it'll come back. These are two guys that are propagating in sphagnum. This is the verrucosum, and it seems like something's happening, so we'll see. And this is Anthurium magnificum, so I'm waiting for it to come back, maybe. Back here, I have this Begonia pavovina, and I don't think you could see it right now, but under light it has a beautiful blue sheen. It's my only begonia that I own, and I think it's gorgeous. I think it's really beautiful. Right here, I have this Calathea roundifolia. I don't know if you could see it. It's very similar to the orbifolia, just instead of the white striping, it has like a very light green, and the back is very dark green. Right next to it, right there, I have my Philodendron Brandy, and that's it for this shelf that I have right here. Right here on the wall, I have this staghorn fern that I got at the plant swap. Thanks to Sharina and Lucas, because I have been wanting one of these guys and I love it. Right here is my desk, and I have this golden pothos. This doesn't get much light right here where it is, but it's putting out new growth, so it seems like it's happy here anyways. Then right across from it, I have this guy. This is my neon pothos, and it's trailing really long. Sorry, I don't want to show you the ground because I have lots of wires down there for my computer. But yeah, the trails are pretty long. Right next to that guy, I have this Dracaena, just chilling. It gets very low light right there too, so it doesn't seem unhappy. And then right on top of that, I have this green heartleaf philodendron, which is doing great here. It's starting to put out growth right now. You can see up here all these tiny little new growths, and it's just hanging out. So next to this guy, that guy's over there, and then back here, this is closer to my kitchen and dining area, and this is like the darkest side of my house, so I just have this green pothos hanging out right here too. This side of my living room, I just have this snake plant because there's not a lot of light back here. I really like that. It's really tall, and even though it's not getting the brightest light, it's still, you know, getting taller. And then right by my entrance to my place, I have a bunch of crap over here, but I have this fish tank that I turn into a terrarium kind of thing, and I'm probably gonna remove all of these succulents, honestly, because even though they have this grow light right here, some of them are not doing that great and they're stretching out a lot. So I'm gonna take these out and probably give them away or see if anyone's interested in them. But yeah, that's my living room, you guys. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you have any questions about any of the plants, just leave them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Bye!